Hello, my name's Alex Matu Tuaoi, originally from Wellington, New Zealand. Born and bred in Wellington, Lower Hutt. So I've moved over here in Brisbane now with my wife and extended family.
So my name is Solomona Pona. I was born in Samoa. Moved away when I was 1 year old. Moved to Wellington, so pretty much did all my schooling in Wellington. Then I moved to Auckland, and that's where I met my wife. Stayed there for 5 years, and now I live in Brisbane.
Talo Falava and Malo ni Tatau Kainga. My name is Colleen Pona-McMeikan. I was born in Wellington, and I grew up in Iosefa, and now I've been living in Brisbane for the past 14 years.
Talo Falava, Maloni. My name is Fabian Fania Pona. I was born in New Zealand, Wellington, in 1982, and I came to Australia, Brisbane, Logan City, in the year 2000.
Latisha Pona. I was born in Auckland, New Zealand, and moved to Australia before I was 1. So I currently live in Brisbane and have been in Brisbane for 23 years now.
My name is Phylis Pona. I am from Brisbane, Australia. I was born and raised in Iosefa, New Zealand.
Falava Maloni, lo ingoa o whaamauli utu pōnā Sautia. Lo whanau I Wellington, New Zealand. Nai aina sifi mai I Australia le tausanga lua family futu. Malo o Tulouena of Ryle, Sautia. Ma le ma whangau Soochoon.
Talofa, my name is Aiga Pona, and I have been residing here in Brisbane for just over 10 years now.
Hi, my name is Fayth Tuaoi, ni Pona. Born and raised in a small town in Wellington called Iosefa. Lived there 24 years of my life, and then after 2 years into marriage, me and my husband decided to be the pioneers for my family to move to Australia. So I've been here in Brisbane for about 17 years.
First of all, I'd like to give all glory to God for giving us this opportunity to receive the lae of the beautiful Samoa.
My dad,
Filifili Fausia Pona, and he is from Vainganga and Mulifanua.
O Folototo moi mamau Pona lo utina.
And she's from the beautiful atoll of Tatau and Tokelao.
I, along with my siblings, have received a blessing from both our parents to undergo the lae or malun pea.
My dad is from Levao and Tafi Tuala, and my mum is from Faleasiu.
My dad is Tutia Iosefa Pona. He is originally from Mulifanua. Then when his dad passed away, they moved to Vaiusu. My mum's Foini, Soochoon to Iuomalo Pona, the village of Muavae.
My mom's name is Lisa Iloilo, and she is from Lokofanga. My dad's name is Solomona Pona, and he is from Muavae.
Why I took on this journey of getting my tatau was I just wanted to connect to my roots. I know it's a bit daunting doing this tatau journey. Doing it with the family helps a lot, especially my wife.
Why am I doing the tatau and what it means to me? To be honest, growing up, I thought you had to, I've heard a lot of stories that you have to be fluent in Samoan, and I didn't feel worthy to get the lae or the malu. But it wasn't until I watched this amazing documentary called Marks of Mana that it empowered me to, it showed me that I am worthy.
20 plus years ago, my dad had actually asked me to get this done in New Zealand when my male cousin was getting his done. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. It'll really be a blessing for us to get it done now because I am getting it with all my siblings and my first cousin. It's very important to me. It's a visual display of my identity, these markings of my ancestors.
O te mana o e tālo o malu, e whaamanatu ai le malio o te mā, i le aso sfulu valo setema o le tausanga nei, lo awhi ma le lo loa. Whaapea ma le malio o mātua o lo to loa. Na malio lona te mā o le malu PA pepe Sautia, i le aso sfulu loa o Okitopa. Mana malio fo i lona tina o moli Sautia, i le aso sfulu fitu o Okitopa.
I wasn't very interested at all in it. But my sister ended up sending me a documentary about a guy who got scarred twice. It's about a 40-minute video, but I think I only watched 5 minutes of it and I started pouring my eyes out. I don't know what had overcome me, but I knew then and there that this is something that I needed to do. I did bring my sister. Unfortunately, there was no spots, but only by God's grace, somehow there was a miracle and there was a spot for me, so I took it.
And why I'm getting it is to represent my culture and just to show, my daughter and, doing it for my family as well.
Didn't tell anyone that I was having dreams about it. So I'd go see my dad and just, talk to my dad about it. And that's one of the reasons why I'm getting it, because he was telling me in dreams. It was a blessing. And then my brother passed away this year. Through cancer, and it's another reason why. It's just a coincidence. I was talking to my cousin about it, and he was doing the same thing, research for the same guy. And it was just another sign to say that I'm ready, and just my brother telling me and my dad telling me that, I've got their blessing.
The malu for me is about who I am, where I have come from, and also the future. I have been living out the Samoan proverb, o le ala I le pule o le tautua. The path to leadership is through service. God bless each one of us in our journey, and thank you to everyone that has supported us along the way.
Why I am getting the pea to represent my Samoan side is to make a statement to the world that I am Samoan, and to represent my dad who passed away this year, and yeah, this is for you, Dad.
Wow, Tuaoi, Saita, Tuaoi Fani. O nui Samoa o nui o Tama o te Fitoana, o nui o Tina o Levao. O le apoi o watei lea o Filaina le taua Samoa o Alex Mate Tuaoi. Te mao le alo le o mai ni vai tau nei o le na o lango ia te ia ma so so ani fa ma fa na foi fa malos E ui aina le na fa Samoa. Alo ni mafofo le manatu e. E au ngale whai o te tau. E mpai e ona pa marisia o ia i ngangana. Ia ma whaitu te uma ta tau loa. La e ina la e te tau pa Samoa. O aso nei mara wai te tau ia o wha o ngana i e tufunga ma i e telea i a la o le mana i o ilo betten o a tufunga lama ia e o le mana i o na o wai mana te tilo i se tau stangata. A o le tau lo ta masa o wai e. Ia o tuai lo hoi pe e uliuli atoa e sasa e wai se ava no hoi o na vai hoi le e peha penale te tau aso ia atu ne tinga ina ia i sapia mai malato e tinga i lau vai wa o ia le isa te tau o te re mwhai ona o whaia ai o vai foi o sio to ruofo ia o mun tala na man malu o sio to ruo e a na o mau te le no fai se mat ana le ta o ministra te tau te le roa la o fai mat ai ia ai va penala nganga o te fia te le o lo la e o lo fia foi la to la e na la e Samoa ia mal va mo ia o ngamo la to tin. It's not a very easy job and there's only God that help the Spirit of God will help them to carry on their journey.
My name is Tulouena Muavae. I've been to Tufuga for about 4 years now, but the process of it is pretty much more than 10 years of becoming a Tufuga. And it's not something that you can just jump on board and do. You actually get Joseph from the senior Tufugas who passed down the tools to us to continue on the work. So as a Tufuga for about 4 years, but in the industry it is 10 years at least, more than 10 years. I think there's a lot of different views from that, as that's our elders saying back in the days. And saying that, basically you have to learn the Samoan, not only speaking Samoan, but you serve your families, your villages, at the local as well. In the Samoan way, and speaking the origin language of the Samoan. But I guess nowadays, this is what we're known for, around the world. When you have to go when you're somewhere else, basically you're known as someone with the lai. Someone who's wanting to go under the home has to do before getting there to Tatau. Basically, the first thing is getting approved from your parents or your elders to go under the home, and just basically preparing yourself mentally and physically, because it's not easy. A lot of people that come through sometimes thinking it's an easy journey. No, it's not. There's a journey is basically supported by your loved ones, your family, and your friends. As they say in the Samoa, so this pretty much has a lot of supports from your loved ones.
Feel a little low, what you feel in my own. e pe o upu o le muanga ngana Se ilunga e te mo ilo whala Pe malulu te mo e mawhana whana Pe o whea o le nei lalolangi E te au mauai E te mana tualo atu nuu moni Se ilunga e te toe fo I mai I le lau ele na fo I mai e le atu e whai mo tofi Hoe Samoa
O mātou wala au I la ua fio le nei tūla. Le tū newa o le pō. E le aise pō I la ua fio. E solo atoa me oma. E te talia so se tau sanga. E o atu I o ruma le nei tāwai tūla. Mātou wala au. Ono I lātou nei le tā oto. Na saunia a wale anga nu wha Samoa. Na saunia le lei o lātou a inga. A e maise le tufunga Filifilia. Ia watu ia I lātou le mea lofa. Whaftai le atua I lau mea lofa ia I lātou. Whaftai le lotu telewe e tuina ia I lātou. O maua e lātou le onu sa. E tali ti ngā. E tali whainga tā. Sa whianga iai. I nei vai aso wa tōna. Ia e whamanuia ia te I lātou. Whamanuia I lau tufunga mai lātou uma sa ngā lua. Iuomalo oe ole tu Sele pelei le atua talo sia le fana.
Kuminga lava mga kuwe fala ia ni kai lava mga kuwe taun Fayth ia mga moli la palapa malole ni kula le fia. Kaya lang ang ka sila lang yung lewa kini pa ulit ito sa Tulouena. Kaya lang ngayon ko la masalo na ko po sa lilo ka kufa mangoy wala ka kufa ni fa solo la. Ngayon ko la masalo. Mo ko fa pia fa malo ni fa yo fa ka po ina. O pumasangi na bala ko fa pia ile sile ka ngalo ka po. Yo sako pol fala maulan mulal fai ba kapo ngale wa e mulum ya fai ba pulo we ga fan wala ni ka malo le usa ka malo mo kokal yo manguya ka ko mago ngi ya ya
Iuomalo felt they must be strong, you know, to do whatever they want. Because they offer to head the town. And the other thing I was praying for to help them, to make them brave to do that, you know. But I know they are so painful. The only thing I just pray God, please touch them and heal them. Yeah. Ikinga kelele ngā le whai o le tāngā tau. Ai Sautia nei le tua so soani mai. So soani ai la tō umai. Ia o tō uma sa te ngai a ima. Ali tāngā tau. Ia mau pe o tō malosi. Ma whaamue moe le li. En whai e me tau une a uma. Ia o lea wa tini le whaamue moe. Ia wa fo ia lori i inga le tua. I feel proud, but I know did hard work, and I feel sorry for that Tufuga, because we spend a lot of time here to do the hard work for you guys. Yeah. E mori le Iuomalo, mai whaatai le tua, e ona le viina I mea umalama. Ia, ua I una ma ngā rua ma le fisia. Ia, whaatai fo I le au Tuaoi, Lato sao mai langulango I le whaamue moe. Ia whaamanu atu le atua ia o tō, o ani mea ua o tō I sea I tō whaatutumuina le atua mea uma o whangaungao. Angangau ina ono toa lofong to so swai mai ina aiga nei o fia ngai ai mai. Mani tanga tau. Ia. Maftai mea umalava a o le atua lava I ono le vi inga. Ia. Pawa nasi.
Looking into the history of the Lae and getting to know a bit more about, my family tree and stuff like that, as well as just finding out, more about myself and what the malu means. Definitely God. I think God definitely helped me pull through, as well as being able to have my my children there with me to support me, as well as physically be there for me to go some and stuff. So but definitely God. How did I choose? I didn't get to choose the Tufuga. I was blessed to be able to be part of this amazing group of 9 of us. And what did I love about the Tufuga? The Tufuga's artwork is just amazing, as well as he's a really lovely, humble person, and just awesome. Definitely pray about it to God, as well as ensuring that whoever you're going to be having a soul with, or whoever you're doing your lighting with, to ensure that there is harmony, because it's more than just a physical journey, it's definitely spiritual and emotional as well.
I'm feeling really, really empowered, really proud, really happy. Just still all sinking in, the journey that I've just taken, and just the whole experience, just still taking it day by day, just what had taken place. So just really happy. Well, the whole, from start to finish, what I loved the most was, regardless of the circumstances, and there were some really hairy moments, you know, learning to just compose and know that everything will come to fruition, and that through all of it, through all the frustrations and everything, it's still a journey in itself, and then learning to just be at peace with everything, you know, and counting it all joy, you know. So that's what I love the most. It was actually just counting on God's strength, really, that pulled me through. The only trouble is that because I cried, my whole body would shake. I'm very emotional, so it was hard for the Tufuga to concentrate on his tapping and the bustles as well, doing their job. So I had to stop. So I knew I had to try and find something else. But I knew that was where my strength was from, and so it took me 2 days. So I just knew just to think of him, but just hold back the tears and the whole body shaking it. But yeah, that's what got me through it, was thinking about him and just just knowing that he is my source of strength.
Awesome. How did you choose your tufuga, or what did you like about your tufuga?
Well, I didn't really have the choice of the tufuga. He came highly recommended from my sister. I joined the group after the fact, and very pleased with Mareko. He's such a humbling, beautiful young man. He's a quiet guy, but he has a lot of information, and he's very knowledgeable, and he's gentle, but loves to teach him about what the Tatau and and each design means. You know, there's a meaning behind everything, and I feel like he's an old soul, because I don't feel like he's 30 odd, but for me, I feel like he's so much older. He's very mature, and he's just something about him I really love about him, really drawn to him, and I don't know what it is, but I really, really love him. So I'm really thankful my sister has done her research and got this guy, and we're privileged enough and honoured for him to leave his markings on us.
And any advice for anyone about to receive their lae or contemplating their decision to receive a tatau?
I believe, research is definitely something that I highly recommend. And also, go to those who've had theirs done and ask. There's nothing wrong with asking about info. What did what was your experience? What are the things that you would advise? Because I found that when I went to somebody else who's experienced what it is to have malo, that really helped me in coming up for my turn, going under. But so do your research and go with those who highly recommend it, like I would with this guy.
I loved just the mental battles, and sort of just, you know, really finding out a lot about myself, about you know, persevering through the pain, and just, you know, being mentally tough. There was a lot of praying, a lot of talking to God, you know, asking for strength to endure, like beforehand, before I kauko, and even during. And I was thinking a lot about what Jesus went through, being crucified on the cross, and so I had that in mind, and all the pain that he went through. You know, they gave him 39 lashes because they knew that the 40th one would kill him. They didn't want to kill him straight away. They wanted him to feel the pain. And so I thought about that a lot, and I also thought about, you know, my father who passed away, and all my family members who have gone before us, ancestors and family that are currently here with us, supporting us during our Tatau journey. And yeah, I first heard about Mareko Tulouena through my sister Fayth, and she had been researching him, and then after she told me about him, I was watching all his YouTube videos where he was in it, and mate, and I loved his artwork, and it just felt right to have him as my tufuga. Yeah, if you're thinking of getting your la'i or Samoa on your body or your tatau, it is a big decision. It will be a journey, and you know, everyone's journey is different, but you learn to enjoy and you learn to love it. Just know your why you're doing it, and you know, and it's all about your heart. You know, kokokele. You know, you do it for your family, because you know, if you don't finish it, it's sort of brings shame to your family name.
It almost seems surreal. It wasn't just that moment in time, having my maru done. It was everything leading up to that very moment. Obviously, I'm very relieved. It's been a massive roller coaster journey for me personally. I'm sure everyone else has felt it in certain ways. I love the privilege of having met the tufuga, Mareko, or Tulouena Muavae, because he is linked in with our tufuga line, the Tulouenas. Tulouena Fania is obviously not available to have done what Mareko did for us. I found out during the time that we were together that Dad, we were in Samoa 2012 with our dad, and at that time, Bubs, my other sister, and I wanted to get our maru done. When Dad returned to Australia, I didn't realise that he tried to contact his cousin to get in contact with Tulouena Fania to get our, you know, to have our marus done 10 years ago. So that was very special and very emotional to know this, because as you will be aware, our dad passed on the 18th of September 2022. So what I loved about that was meeting Mareko, amazing tufuga who looked after us. I'm very privileged and grateful that also to his wife and his family to release him to my family to do all his hard work. So of the 9 that got guard, I'm number 9. I was the last. I had no other option. I could hear all my family downstairs getting ready. They were cooking, they were cleaning, they were preparing everything for our samana. There's no out for me. Not that I wanted to. I just wanted to get it all done. There was just knowing that my family were all preparing everything was a blessing. The other thing that happened during my time was I had no idea my firstborn, my only son, Enoha, came down from Sunshine Coast to be with me while I was getting guard. So that totally blessed me as well. Well, our tufuga, the research was already done by my younger sister, Fayth Tuaoi. She's always been like my right-hand person when it comes to events or planning or ideas. So I trusted her. The other thing was also my cousin Monty had also done his research and he was thinking about the same person. It only kind of made sense that the two came together, and I followed on with what my sister and my cousin had already prepared or knowledge they had. We were given documentaries and stuff to watch of Aotearoa. So that was enough for me. Yeah, so I didn't do all the hard research like a lot of people. I trusted my sister and my cousin. It's a decision that is never going to be taken lightly. It's not for everyone. Not everyone survives it, and you really need to also have the backing of your family. I'm really blessed. My dad was there in spirit, my uncle and my auntie that was passed, and also I've got all of my family were here. All my siblings got done. But then I had all my other cousins, my first cousins and that were here, my auntie, my uncle, you name it, they were here. And some of our friends, really good friends came and they supported us amazingly, food, money, you name it, they were here all their time. So we were really blessed. So you wanted to get Iuomalo done, best you speak to your parents and all your loved ones, the ones that are close to you. Some of us have been waiting 10 or 20 years, so this was not a light decision. So be sure that it's something that you really want to have done and the reason why. Your why will carry you through that journey.
Relieved, for one. Really pleased. I feel blessed as well. It's all done and that, I've got this now for life. I loved how everyone came together. We had all the support of our family. Just experiencing, witnessing the boys go first and seeing what they've gone through, going through all the pain together, and it was a joyful experience as well as painful as well, but we all made it in the end, and it was just great. I really loved all the support and from friends and family that came throughout. That being, it was very painful for me. I thought I was going to die, honestly, physically. You go through these battles in your mind, and I became quite negative, but I had to take myself to the place of strength, and that strength came from thinking about the reasons why this was important to me and why I'm getting it done. And I just thought of my dad and my family, and that's what got me through. Well, it's another blessing in itself because I didn't have to choose him because my sister did it all for us. And it was nice that she shared who she'd chosen and we looked into his work ourselves, and I was completely satisfied with that. We got to meet them, had a meet and greet, so yeah, that's how we found out about Mareko and team. Definitely, don't just take it on a whim, don't just get it because it looks good or it's one of the latest fads. Really do your research into why you're getting it done. Learn more about your culture and what it means and what it symbolises, represents. And also, prepare yourself mentally, emotionally, physically especially. One thing I didn't do, which was why I guess it was such a shock, the minute the first tap of the owl came on my body. So yeah, do that, do your research, prepare yourself, and
so it was a bit of a mental battle. So I was just grateful that I could get through it. Yeah. Experience. Just able to connect with God again. Pretty much went a long way to, for me to complete my journey, and the experience of getting out to Tatau done with family was awesome to see, and all the support that came with it. Just can't compare it. Just what my brother went through his chemo when I used to drop him off to PA, and what he was going through, I just I can't compare the pain that he went through to what I went through. So it was just something that that pushed me through, that helped me, and just having my mum around as well, and my family, my kids, just having them around would give me that energy that I needed to push through my sessions. I think a lot of people, you know, as they hopefully they do a lot of research beforehand. So just watching the videos on YouTube about him and just seeing how humble he is and how easygoing he is. I've seen a lot of videos where he's always smiling and, you know, it's like he's enjoying, you know, that journey with his clients. So I think, just a lot of research and that's how I chose our Kafuma. When I finished my Tatau, I actually went and saw my dad and my brother. You know, and it's just it's just like a release. I'm not sure, you know, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, it was just
Yeah, after enjoying all that pain, the feeling was really just a whole lot of relief. Just to enjoy that pain, just felt better and felt a lot of pride that I got through it, and drew me closer to my culture. And it definitely made me feel much more worthy to wear the beautiful Tatau. So yeah, really relieved and happy. The experience was awesome. Just to have the family around, and the experience was unreal. Like the support we got, the people that came from afar, and just being under the owl was just an awesome experience itself. And awesome experience. Definitely family and those that went before me. Just seeing them enjoy the pain. And just when you want to tap out and say that's enough, you know, you draw strength through the loved ones that are gone, passed on, and those that are still here with us, encouraged us to get through it, and that's what I enjoyed about the experience. So pretty much I saw our Tufuga through YouTube clips and that, and just seeing how humble he was, really emotional guy, just really treat everyone like their own, and just just his emotional side really drew me to him, because it just shows so much of his character that, you know, he's doing it for he's actually Indian, but just the emotional side of him, just that was yes to me, because I'm an emotional person myself, so I felt at ease choosing him. I'd say if you really feel like getting the Tatau Iuomalo, you know, it's really up to you. You're the person. You know, if you feel like you're not worthy or getting it because you don't understand the culture, it's not until you just go ahead and do it. And once you have it on you, you just all that goes away. All your thoughts of what other people may think of it. It just goes out the door, and you just become proud of your culture. And so just go ahead and do it. Don't worry about whatever other people say about it. You know, you're worthy, you're Samoan, and if you want it, you know, just go, just get it, and then you'll experience it afterwards.
I feel like a sense of like having my go through my malo session has completed part of my identity. Like I feel empowered and I just feel stronger as a person. I'm actually still buzzing after it's been a week and a half since the experience, and still buzzing and kind of like in my happy place. Like just the fact that all 9 of us as a family completed, we journeyed together through the highs and lows of the whole experience, and we completed it together. Just feeling really blessed. Yeah. Me personally, me and my husband were all about family, and just to see our family show up for us just meant the world to us. Even the fact that my father-in-law and my brother-in-law flew over from Wellington, New Zealand, just to be with us, that meant a lot to us, just to help my husband as well push through. Although there was a 2-week delay of our journey starting, everything falls into place. So everything was just God's timing. Because when my in-laws arrived, they were actually just meant to be here for the samanga, but they actually were here because there was a delay. They were actually here for the actual journey for Alex, my husband, and it was meant to be because Alex needed them he needed to hold their hand through the journey. He was blessed to have his brother Goso for him, so God's timing is always perfect. So what did I love? Just family and honestly everything, or everything that we went through, good, bad, whatever, I enjoyed it all. Just having my husband there along with my dearest friends and family, doing this with my sisters, my brother, my mum, and just honestly praying helped me. Didn't take the pain away, but it kind of like helped me focus and zone in, and just not focus on the pain, but just counting it all joy, just knowing that the pain is only temporary, but it was definitely all worth it. My husband and I have wanted to go through this, like we've been doing 3 years worth of researching, and it was just going through documentaries, and we were even contemplating going home to Wellington just so my husband could do his Tatau with his family, but God just kept we prayed about it, and God just kept showing us Mareko, Tulouena, Muavae. We were at peace just going with him, and we had started planning after the passing of our cousin Songe in January this year. We spoke as a family in Feb, and then we were able to book in Mareko that weekend in February, and we pretty much took one of his last spots for the year. So we were really blessed. So for that, there was a lot of confirmation signs along the way. Too many to name, but yeah, just God was giving us signs just to make sure 100% that Mareko was our tufuga. What do I like about him? Apart from the fact that he's humble, he's just easygoing, just makes you feel at ease. There were just a lot of things that ticked the box for us, we just followed God's confirmation that he was the right person for us, and it was the best decision ever for us. Yeah.
Any advice for anyone about to receive their or contemplating their decision?
Definitely pray about it if you're a believer, just so you've got that peace in your heart. Have a why, because it's your why that's going to push you when you feel like giving up. Get your parents' blessing, or if only one of your parents is alive, then obviously just the blessing of that one parent. And do your research, and with the instructions that the tufuga gives you, please respect those rules and aftercare, because a lot of people think that, oh cool, I've got my malu matatau, but they don't take into consideration the aftercare, because that's where things can go wrong. But yeah, just trust the guidance of your tufuga. They know what they're talking about. And enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey, good and bad, it's all part of the experience. That's me.
Malo lava whakaila mo le awangoa. Ia o lo o ngoa o Foini Pona. Ia o ke sau malingo ule o ngofuali.
Who is your child getting the better?
O la o son o Monga, Monty, and my granddaughter Latisha Pona. Yeah, I was fia wa mau fo seven e kai la granddaughter Latisha because can mi mo fo ile wa kai se o fa nga wi Latisha fia fo ia we are so proud to Latisha Iuomalo. I was so happy. Yeah, fia fo ia wa kale le pe a monga waile I mawhawhawinga fo ia ui e whapea ia le wa fia ia monga ia Latisha e ola ua ka se pea wa se ko sa le pea mua le ale family le a mako. The first time wa mau ai se pea my brother, my sisters. Yeah, o fia ui e wawai maua fo ia e monga le malosi kai minga ka inga ia fa malosi fo im sapota o ia nga ia ma o ale me fa afkai le lo fo le di ia nga la sa maua pe e ia le malosi o ale me a ia langa fa ia le loko nga ia ele fa pe fa se loko sisi o loko nga ia langa na fa ia langa pe ia wai manguia fo ia ka nga ia fia fo ia ia o wa ia kuni se ola o whaanga ula ua i se pea ma se mal. Hafka ia fo I woa a monga ma woa tisha sa ia fo I le aso lea ma ai mai se fo ia ko kele o le ainga sawa koe support ma wha malosi aku wa I umangui aile le kaunga whainga mal wha moe alo ma whaangau. Anga ka kole ko whaakasi fo I lumale akua le wha moe ka makia. Ele manguia foi la ko kakaanga ile aso pafkai akulu foi ile ko far ko funga ile o singal wenga faingo fie fo o singal wenga fi casa fe nga ia malako ai me se foi le au koso male au kapua.
After completing my malu, I was very proud of myself and felt very happy, and yeah. What I loved about the experience was that it was kind of a pain that you wouldn't, prepare for. It's something you can't really prepare for, but it was definitely mentally challenging, so it was good. What helped me push through the lowest points was my family, my partner, my daughter. Just their support throughout my session really pushed me through. The Tufuga was chosen by my auntie Fayth, and what I liked about him was he was quite humble and just did his job and did what he had to do. Preparing yourself mentally and just making sure you know the reason you're getting it and just having support. And yeah.
I was all for it. She really wanted a malu. Her mum's got one, and it was just good timing that I was getting my la'i as well. So it was pretty teary. I had a couple of tears after going through my I didn't, I've already felt the pain. I don't think you ever want your kids to go through pain. But knowing my daughter, I know she's strong. I always thought that she could do it. I think it was just me not wanting my daughter to go through it. Her papa and brother, my brother, will be looking down, proud of her, what she's achieved. and what she was able to mentally and spiritually get through. Yeah, proud moment.